Hey, what's up everyone? It's Duskmos, and today I'm here with the BL-44 Reverse from Old Blood Noise Endeavors. Today in this Signal Colors primer video, I'm taking a look at the Reverse, which is essentially a reverse delay pedal. It's got a pretty simple but straightforward control scheme with this slide for the clock at an odd angle, which is really cool, and then a volume, mix, and speed controller, as well as the soft latching foot switch. Between manipulating this clock speed and the sort of sub speed here, you really get a wide array of interesting reverse delay type sounds from this. On really low clock settings, it can get really noisy, but in a pretty cool way. You can speed it up to get some of those chipmunk sounds, and yeah, it's really fun. And actually today, just off camera, I'm debuting the Syntakt. I've got that in the studio now, which is going to be, I think, a pretty fun one to use for some of these demos because it's got everything you need from drum machine sounds to a lot of synth tracks and things like that. So a lot of variation from the one box, which is cool. And from the Syntakt, I'm coming out with a mono cable, just the left channel, going into the BL-44, out of the BL-44 into the TX6 from Teenage Engineering, and then out to my camera. As always, I like to start with what my clean sounds sound like. I'm not going to run the most complicated pattern through the Reverse. Some of these effects, it can get a little too jumbled if you try to just run a whole mix through it. I do that a lot just because I want to show some of the extremes that some of these pedals can, pull off for you. But today, I'm going to keep it a little bit more focused and just kind of straightforward and show what this can do. So first up, I've got this synth sound. So it sounds like clean. Go ahead and activate the BL-44. So you got the clock speed all the way up, so it's higher quality. Speed low, so that's why everything's kind of pitched down. Bypass it. So really here to fill in those gaps. Alright, let's have some fun with the sliders here and knobs. Gonna have free reign with the speed, so you get interesting pitches playing. That sounds pretty good. Pretty cool. Mix goes from fully dry to fully wet. Which makes for a nice effect. Alright, I'm going to leave speed all the way down on the knob and then slow down the clock. And let's listen to what happens. Got a little bass line action with some like bit crushing going on sounds. So you can hear some of the noise introduced. This sound that I'm using already has noise in it, but we'll hear it more explicitly on some other sounds I'm gonna try in a minute. Alright, let's up the clock speed, or sorry, just the speed knob. It's pretty cool. Kind of just sprinkle in a little bit of it. Dial the mix in real light touch. It's fun to play with these live. Definitely go a little goofy, but pretty cool. And back to clean. Alright, I'm going to mute that track and bring in this one. Not too dissimilar from the other, but tonally different anyway. Let's hear it. Definitely cleaner without the noise as part of the synth sound. You hear that kind of snappy attack kind of sound? It's pretty cool. So even though these interact, they kind of, stack on top of each other, like with this all the way up. I don't know. It's a quality. I mean, I think of this more as like a quality and speed, and this is just like a speed. So you're really hearing the noise, the artifacts. Because you can hear that this still pitches it up pretty quick, but then the clock itself is slow. And you're really just playing with like the buffer as you manipulate these. There's definitely a good Dan Explains It All video from Old Blood on their channel if you want to check that out. We go full mix here, full wet. You know what would be kind of fun to do with this? I'm not going to do it in this video, but to actually reverse a sample and then play it back into this, and it'll reverse your reverse. So you'll get the grittiness and like the weird trip out factor of what this is doing, but playing your sample forward. That might be fun. I'll have to try that. Alright, muting that track. Now bringing in this sort of chord stab thing. This is what it sounds like clean. Should have done that first. So you're here to introduce the noise. It's on the slow clock speed, so part of the territory, part of the charm. So you can kind of hear it with speed sort of at 12 o'clock. the delays from the BL-44 are pitched the same. And my guess is it probably goes from half to 2x or something, so you kind of get like octave style, but I can't quite tell. Sounds right to me. Feels good anyway. But that's kind of a cool way to use it. Somewhere in the middle here. It's a little wonky there, pitch-wise. So I actually have more of a pattern built up with this one. Bring in this little hi-hat sound. You hear it in there. Brace yourself, because the kick's gonna make it weird. But pretty cool. With the filter on the stabs. Mix it up a little bit here. Let's do a full wet mix here. Pretty cool. I'm gonna turn off the kick sound. It's awesome. That's like the foundation of like a lo-fi chill track. And there we go. That is the BL-44 from Old Blood Noise Endeavors. A really cool, a really experimental pedal from them that I think is a lot of fun, and I could totally see mixing this in just to give some of that background flavor to whatever sound you run through it. But that's going to be it for me today. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.